Hello everybody, welcome to this video on MCQs of gas chromatography. The only sample which can be used in GC are solid, non-volatile liquids, inorganic ions, volatile compounds or gases. For gas chromatography, only volatile compounds or gases can be used. The first commercial instrument appeared in the market in 1941, 1955, 1966, 1985. The correct answer is 1955. Specific retention volume is related to retention volume by the equation Vg is equal to Vr into 273 by WLTC. Vg is equal to Vr into WLTC by 273. Vg is equal to Vr into 273 WL by TC. Vg is equal to Vr 273 WLTC. The correct answer is the first one. Vg is equal to retention volume into 273 upon WL upon WLTC. That is the A is the right answer. Okay. Specific retention volume is related to distribution constant by Vg is equal to rho s by k into 273 by Tc. Vg is equal to k by rho s into 273 by Tc. Vg is equal to k by rho s into Tc upon 273. Vg is equal to k rho s upon 273 Tc. The correct answer is the second one. Vg is equal to k by rho s into 273 upon Tc. Which of the following cannot be used as a carrier gas in GC? Helium, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen and oxygen. The correct answer is oxygen. Oxygen you cannot use as a carrier gas. The other three, helium, nitrogen, hydrogen, can be used as carrier gases. Flow rates of mobile phase in capillary column is 1 to 25 ml per minute, 25 to 150 ml per minute, 50 to 100 ml per minute, and 1 to 5 ml per minute. The correct answer is the first one, 1 to 25 ml per minute. Sample injection in GC is done by valves, syringes, both of these, none of these. Both valves and syringes are used to inject the samples. So the correct answer is both of these, C. GC columns are coiled because coiling them makes it easier to handle, easily fit into the oven, better appearance, none of these. The correct answer is B, easily fit into the oven. A reasonable elution time in GC is 1 to 5 minutes, 2 to 10 minutes, 2 to 30 minutes, 5 to 100 minutes. The correct answer is 2 to 30 minutes. Which of the following is not a characteristic of an ideal detector? Good stability, short response time, adequate sensitivity, temperature range from freezing point to at least 400 degrees. The correct answer is temperature range from freezing point to at least 400 degrees. The temperature range can be from room temperature to at least 400 degrees, not from freezing point to at least 400 degrees. So the correct answer is D. Flame ionization detector is sensitive to carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, hydrocarbon, halogens. It is not sensitive to carbon dioxide, not sensitive to sulfur dioxide, not sensitive to halogen. It is sensitive to hydrocarbons. So the correct answer is C. Which detector from below is non-destructive of sample? FID, TCD, SCD, thermionic detector. It is the TCD which is non-destructive of sample. Halogen containing compounds are usually detected by dash in GC, by FID, TCD, ECD, SCD. It is the third one, ECD, which is electron capsule detector, which is useful for detecting halogens. So C is the answer. Detector which is specific for nitrogen and phosphorus is FID, ECD, TCD, thermionic detector. The correct answer is thermionic detector. Wheatstone bridge circuits is used in FID, TCD, SCD, ECD. In the thermal conductivity detector, that is B, the Wheatstone bridge circuit is used. Sulfur compounds are detected in GC with FID, TCD, SCD, ECD. It is the SCD, which is sulfur chemiluminescence detector, which is useful for detecting sulfur compounds. If TC is the detector, best carrier gas which can be used is helium, nitrogen, argon, krypton. Helium is the lightest of these, and in TCD lighter gases are preferred as carrier gases. So helium is the correct answer. This can be used as a carrier gas in TCD. Beta emitter used in ECD is cobalt 60, uranium 235, nickel 63, potassium 40. The correct answer is nickel 63 isotope is used as a beta emitter. In thermionic detector, the bead used is made of ammonium molybdate, rubidium silicate, aluminium silicate, rubidium nitrate. The correct answer is rubidium silicate. This bead is used in thermionic detector. So B is the answer. Which of the following columns are not hollow? WCOT, SCOT, FSOT, packed. Packed columns are not hollow. All the other three columns are hollow from inside. The newest WCOT columns are made from metal, steel, plastic, fused silica. They are made from fused silica. The latest one, they are made from fused silica. Capillary columns gained widespread use in 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s. It is in the 1970s they gained widespread use. Capillary columns became popular in the 1970s. FSOT columns have a protective coating of gold, plastic, polyimide, carbon. The coating is of polyimide, which makes the columns flexible also. Megabore columns have an internal diameter of 250 micrometer, 320 micrometer, 260 micrometer, 530 micrometer. It is 530 micrometer. Inside diameter of packed column is 530 micrometer, 320 micrometer, 2 to 4 millimeter, 10 millimeter. Inside diameters usually range from 2 to 4 millimeters. That is C is the answer. Support material used in packed columns is made from silica, carbon, alumina or diatoms. It is the diatoms which are used for making the support material in packed columns. Support materials in GC columns are deactivated by DCMS, DSMC, DMCS, none of these. And the correct answer is DMCS, that is dimethyl chlorosilane. Dimethyl chlorosilane is used to deactivate the support material. Okay, so C is the answer. Stationary phase boiling point should be at least dash degree higher than maximum operating temperature of the column. 50 degrees, 100 degrees, 200 degrees, 500 degrees. It is 100 degrees. Stationary phase boiling point should be at least 100 degrees more than the operating temperature of the column. If you are operating the column at 400 degrees, then the boiling point of the stationary phase should be at least 500 degrees. 100 degrees more than the operating temperature. So B is the answer. Thank you.